Hey Aquarius, welcome to your August 2023 Zodiac Tarot Scope. If you are an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement, then this reading is for you. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Your overall energy for the month of August, Aquarius, is the Four of Pentacles. So this may be a month where you need to reel it on in when it comes to the finances, the spending. This may be a time where you're focused a little bit more on saving. I see some of you saying no to invitations, your friends inviting you, let's go out to brunch, let's go take a girls trip, let's go do this, that. You may just be like, look, I just don't have it right now. The Four of Pentacles is like you have just enough to like take care of maybe some of your basic needs basically, but you don't have enough flowing in to maybe do some of those extra things, at least for this month. Okay, so do keep in mind this is a monthly tarot scope. So these energies are very temporary. Now, the Four of Pentacles can also, outside of money, suggest that you may be holding back in a way. I don't know if you feel the need to kind of protect your space or your energy for whatever reason. But with that Four of Pentacles, we can see you kind of like putting up your defenses or some sort of barrier here. Now, I will say sometimes with the Four of Pentacles, that barrier can be our hyper focus on money and then possibly neglecting other areas of our life. Usually, the more social, emotional, connecting type of aspects of life, which interestingly enough, we do find you, Aquarius, coming into August as the Five of Wands. So you may be feeling a little combative. I don't know if there's a specific person that you feel like you guys just aren't getting along, you're not seeing eye to eye, or maybe you just feel like you're fighting with everybody. Okay, maybe everybody, you're just like, look, I don't want to deal. Now, I will say it may be because of some money stuff with the Four of Pentacles. So do be mindful that you might be feeling stress. Maybe there's a tendency at times to kind of take that stress out on other people. So just maybe be a little more communicative. If there are certain things that you're going through, then just let people know, like, hey, I just really don't have a lot of energy for XYZ, or I'm really just focused on my money right now. Or even if you do kind of have one of those bad moments where you kind of, you know you say something maybe you didn't really mean to say, or you kind of were dismissive of someone, you can acknowledge yourself in those moments and be like, yo, my bad, like I'm sorry, I just got a lot going on, I'm kind of focused on some other things, and I do apologize if I felt, if I seemed dismissive or whatever the case may be. This is just an example, okay, of what's coming up here. Now, the Five of Wands can sometimes be internal conflict, something that we're dealing with, kind of those inner demons and stuff like that. Maybe you're feeling especially, well, that would make sense. We had the full moon on your sign on August 1st. So there's been this tense energy between like the you and the Leo forces. So there can be that push-pull effect of, wait, I just want to focus on me, I want to take care of me, I want to handle my business, but then feeling pulled between other people's expectations, maybe some of their needs as well. So you could be in that space of trying to find the balance between your needs and the needs of others is what's coming through. Because I will say, I'm not gonna lie, with a Four of Pentacles, sometimes this can be someone who is a little stingy with their needs. And it's not to say that you don't need what you need, but as far as like you just kind of just being focused on you, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be with the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes this can be someone who um isn't able to like really work well with others. uh we have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Five of Wands. So there could be a water sign involved, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or look, this is your energy, this is coming up in the position representing you. So what I am saying, you guys need to like get into the Knight of Cups type of bag. This is someone who's super friendly, like they just want to connect. They want to be out in the world. They don't want to just be inside the house and all I do is work and go to sleep and work some more and go to sleep. Like, nah, the Knight of Cups is like, sure, I mean, yeah, we've got to work too, but we also need to enjoy ourselves. We need to be around people that lift up our spirits. We need to be around people who can be very healing for us. We need to be around people who can inspire us, people that can nourish us. And I think that is what some of you are seeking. And with the Knight coming through, this is a card of action. So there's a need for you to take that action. You've been stuck with the Four of Pentacles. It's a very stagnated type of energy. And you may even be feeling it in your finances. It's for a reason, because what your finances are reflecting are like a deeper imbalance going on there for you. And it seems like your emotional world or connections maybe have been on the back burner. I think for many of you, it does have to do with Saturn transiting through your zodiac sign for the last couple of years or so. So during that time, you might have felt more like this Four of Pentacles. Like, look, I don't really need to be bothered with too many people. I'm kind of good doing my own thing. Other people, they just got too much drama or they just cause too much. Even just, you might not like that idea of like, just people, they kind of pull me in too many different directions as well. And I don't think it really has to be like that, guys. If it has felt like that in the past, who knows? Could have something to do with the people that you were trying to connect with. But also, I get it's kind of something about your perception of people is interesting. It's needing to kind of evolve in a way. It's what I see here with the Knight of Cups. Okay. So your obstacle or challenge, yes, this month is the Ace of Wands. So once again, there's this kind of stuck energy needing to break through. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even trying to be mean. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Spirit was like, take the stick out of your ass. Like, seriously, the Four of Pentacles is someone that has a stick up their ass. Um, like, and it's all because of Saturn. And I get it. Saturn's energy, it can really like make us feel like, oh, I got to be super mature and responsible. And, I don't want to be around people that aren't mature and responsible. And what do I need to have fun for? I need to work and make money because that's all that life is about, is being mature and responsible. Okay, so you get what I'm saying, right? So anytime Saturn is transiting through your zodiac sign, you kind of become a bit of a wet blanket, okay? And we all do at a certain point, because Saturn will transit through, all of the zodiac signs. So for the past couple of years, it's been concentrated on you. Now, keep in mind, Saturn is retrograde and it might be dipping back into your sign at a certain point. It will be. I'm not sure of the exact dates. So I'll have to pull that up. But keep in mind that you might feel a need. Maybe you're feeling it right now. I don't know if it's going on now. Here, let me pull up my charts and stuff while I'm here. But when Saturn dips back into your zodiac sign, you might feel once again like, oh, I need to close myself off. Like, I don't really want to be bothered. Let me see here. I'm just pulling up my charts here. Okay, cool. So no, it's going to stay in Pisces here. That's good. Okay, nice. All right, so it doesn't revisit Aquarius, which is actually a good thing. So this is you emerging from that. All right, this Four of Pentacles as the Knight of Cups. I don't know if some of you may find yourself, I'll be completely honest, desiring to reconnect with people from the past. Maybe some people you have had conflicts with, misunderstandings with. Maybe you want to come in, not even want to, you're coming in a different energy, because now Saturn is not in your sign. It's in Pisces, water energy, Knight of Cups energy. Pisces wants to love, wants to connect. It's very empathetic, very forgiving, very compassionate. Okay. So this is softer, tender energy that you guys are entering into or needing to, especially if you've been in this maybe a bit of high conflict Five of Wands. Okay. Sometimes this is like, all right, let me maybe be the bigger person here, and you'll be surprised of what it can open up for you, because for some of you this Ace of Wands in your challenge is creative blockages that you've been experiencing. Blockages as far as maybe wanting new beginnings, especially within career, within business. If you've been feeling blocked in those areas, it may be because there's some forgiveness that is needing to take place, is what it seems. Even if you don't want to reach out to people, Aquarius, maybe your pride is still a little like, nah, I don't want to. What I would suggest you do is write letters, okay? And these are letters you don't necessarily have to send to anybody, but just a letter where you can get out, what you want to say, okay? So try that, and come back to this reading by the end of the month, and let me know how you feel, okay? Let me know if anything has shifted. You may find that sometimes the magic just does what it does, the intention behind it does what it does. You might end up actually running into this person, they might hit you up or something like that. Or you might end up, once you get it on paper, feel like, wow, I actually have, like, that wasn't so bad. I feel like I can actually communicate this to this person. So it's going to be a little different for everybody. All right. Also, with the Ace of Wands, sometimes that can be a block in fertility. Uh, Usually it would be more on the man side, is something I'm seeing. I don't know. I could be reading for a masculine energy, a masculine, but I'm also getting, I could be reading for those that identify as women, but it looks like you guys have been in more of a masculine energy. I can say that. Okay. So moving on to what you don't see coming this month, we do have the Magician. Okay. So there could be someone coming in. Oh, magic. The magic, I said. Yo, y'all have to do what I told you to do. You have to write the letter. You have to write it. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is what you don't see coming, is that, yo, Danny was right. Like, I just wrote a fucking letter, like, apologizing to somebody, and damn, like, they hit me up, or they just followed me on social media or something like that. So yeah, like, y'all got to do it. And like I said, come back. Now, for some of you, this is maybe some magic that you set in motion a little while ago that's coming full circle for you during Leo season. Okay, maybe it already happened for you on the first. This is the first card here of the major arcana. So maybe on your full moon, you could have manifested something. I hope you did. I hope it was amazing. For others of you, it might be by the end of the month. We have two full moons this month. Okay, those a blue moon. So we have the full moon in Aquarius, that was on the 1st, and then we have the full moon in Pisces on the 30th. All right. So there is a manifestation for you that is coming into fruition. Beautiful. Your advice here we have is the Seven of Cups. Okay. So you're kind of all over the place. You might be feeling a little confused, a little discombobulated. That Five of Wands could definitely be something you're feeling inside of you. So I do feel like, journaling or something that can just help you sift through your emotions can be really good for you at this time. For others of you, I'm also seeing it's important to clear your mind, clear your head, make sure there aren't distractions. Um, this could be like drinking and smoking and doing other things that kind of alter your mind, and even your emotions. Oh yeah, so I'm getting, for some of you, you might need to pull back on that. You might need to do a little detox, because if you've been feeling like the stuck energy of the Four of Pentacles, but also the tense, maybe chaotic energy of the Five of Wands, for some of you, it's because you need to clear yourself out. You need to cleanse. The Cups is water. You might need to do you like a spiritual bath. For some of you, I'm seeing like a Ori cleanse or something like that. Because these could even just be other people's energies that are making you feel like this Five of Wands. And that could be why you're a bit apprehensive to get out, to socialize, to connect. That shouldn't, excuse me, that shouldn't stop you. You just need to maintain better, like, your energetic hygiene. You haven't been tending to that. It's been neglected, okay, for many of you, because you've just been focused on money, money, money. So you've been neglecting these other aspects of yourself. So yes, make sure you're tending to your energetic hygiene. Like I said, doing your spiritual baths or cleanses. This can be meditations that you're doing, scanning your body, clearing your body, of energies that are not yours. This could be burning your sage, whatever it is that you do it. So your oracle message from spirit is animals. Okay, so do we have any animals in these cards? All I'm seeing is the horse here, with the Knight of Wands. And no, actually, we've got like we got a dragon and this snake figure here as well. So animals could be significant to you. I'm hearing wolf pack, wolf pack. So also, like, just like with any, I think, pack or group of animals, there's always going to be maybe some conflict amongst them at the end of the day. But when it all comes down to it, like, they're always going to band together, right, as one. So I think that's something that some of you are learning. It does seem to be about like learning how to work together with other people, learning how to resolve conflict, learning how to be more in this kind of empathetic, emotional space than you may be used to. Here, let me clarify this Seven of Cups here. Sometimes this can be a bit confusing. I will say, especially with it coming up next to the Magician as well, be mindful of anyone trying to sell you anything during this time. I wouldn't buy it. Like, if it's something like super expensive, especially when we're talking about Mercury retrograde, we're talking about like a car or like major electronics, or even like, you do have to be mindful of opportunities in some cases. Not to say that everything is bad during the retrograde, but you just want to make sure that someone is communicating the full scope of what is being offered. Sometimes people can leave out details that don't come forth later on, usually when Mercury goes direct. Okay, so we have this Queen of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. So it does have something, I think, to do with money that you want to be mindful of, like an investment that you could potentially be making. And someone may be like, oh yeah, like this is just something that's going to rapidly change your fortune. It could be some type of get rich quick scheme that someone is trying to show you, because you maybe have been in such a place of restriction, such a place of stress, that the universe is kind of picking up on it too, and something gets sent your way with the Ace of Wands, but I don't think it's exactly what you're looking for. So you do have to be mindful. I'm hearing wolf in sheep's clothing, so it must be why the wolf pack, that shit was coming up too. So yeah, be mindful of that type of energy as well. Gosh, there was something else that I was going to say. I can't remember what it was, but trust your instincts when the animals card comes through as well. Maybe you get a sense that this just seems a little too good to be true or something like that. And it probably is. I don't even think that's your pessimistic side. If that's like your first response to something this month, I will say I would trust it. Okay. I don't know if there's an earth sign possibly involved here as well, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This may be the person that could be trying to offer you whatever this is, but you get to decide at the end of the day. you know, if you want to make that investment or not. Okay. So, with that being said, I am going to wrap up your reading here. Of course, if anything resonated, feel free to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, sending you guys so much love. Take care. Bye.